All right, guys, my name is Mike Over, and this is, I believe, episode 14 on the Mike Over Show. And I've got a special guest with me today, Katrina. And Katrina is another one of those that if you're watching this, it's like many women. You guys hide in pain over the years of not being able to figure it out. You're always trying to work out. You're doing the right things, but it just is never a consistent actual progress for you, where you always end up slipping back or you end up getting busy with life and things always derail the progress that you do happen to make, where you start back from zero. She came to me wanting to know more about her body. She's been following me for a year. Finally, she's like, all right, let's go. And she wanted to learn about her system. And that's what I kind of approached, and how Revive did work with hers, helped her to learn her. And so welcome, Katrina, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Mike. So I decided to reach out to you after a couple years of stalking you. And main reason was everything that I had been doing, the keto style eating, workouts and everything worked somewhat for a few years. And then I had a hysterectomy. We start to go through those lovely things as women. So everything changed. Nothing was working anymore. I also had a severe knee injury in July, and I knew, having that knee injury, playing a sport that I loved, that things needed to change in my life. And that's when I was like, I gotta make a change here, and somebody has to help me because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so when you first came in, you were finally now on that verge of feeling like something was going to happen. So what was the biggest thing that you noticed in that first month of us working together that you're like, wow, this is definitely something different that I've not tried before?
I would definitely say going through the flush phase, implementing supplements. I'd never really had the education or knowledge to really feel comfortable doing that with anything with supplements. You read about things online, but it's all just so much information. It's overwhelming. So, going through the flush, starting on a supplement regimen, and of course, starting with focusing on some meditation and gratitude, which was a huge thing, and working on changing my mindset to, just being in the dumps to like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can make these things happen.
And I think the big thing that we noticed too, from seeing from your Dutch test, obviously, was the impact that inflammation had on your adrenals, and how you were in that overstressed mode that we told you that actually your workouts were fighting against you at that time.
Yes.
So whenever we started you off, we pulled you back and you saw more success. And what was in the first 6 weeks, you were down 16, 18 pounds?
Yeah. Yes.
And that was from you pulling things backwards.
Right.
And so, and giving you more food, which was probably something new that you were like, wow, I'm actually eating a lot more.
Yes.
And you were losing more weight, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So
I definitely felt kind of lost.
And so was that kind of mind-boggling to you to now know, like, then once you started eating well, then the mindset shifted because it's helped you now nourish your body well enough to now feel like, hey, I don't feel bad about myself. I feel good today. I have energy. And how did that then transition you into the next cycle? Because what happened, you can tell everybody else that what was coming, where you knew once you hit that awesome 20-pound weight loss goal, that then you had a knee surgery coming up.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I knew that I had this knee surgery coming up. So I was really, trying to get as much as I could through the program in preparation for the surgery and the healing phase that I knew I was going to be going through. So, yeah, that helped me be prepared for that.
Good. And so when you first started going through this surgery, and you now know that the biggest thing we worked on was you loving you loving the mindset and the changes you were, because I remember even like you were working out with your girls over at the church, and I remember walking over to you and the smile you had on your face, because you were like, Mike, I hit over 20 today. And it was like, I just want you to now vision and explain to the audience where you felt like your mind would be if you have not found Revive, going into the surgery and going into the next phase of your life, not having that system, and what you've learned about how you can come through things.
I think that my mindset before Revive was that I was fighting an uphill battle. And now I realize I wasn't fighting an uphill battle. I was fighting against myself. So, just kind of being able to have that encouragement, to be empowered, to get through the surgery, and then kind of give my body the chance to heal and be ready to come out on top and focus on the workouts now that I'm through the surgery and the initial 6-7 weeks post-op, with doing my exercises and the supplements and eating plans. now I just feel like I'm ready to get through and work on the healing and move into the next phase of the program.
Good. And you're excited. And now
Yeah.
what's the ultimate goal for you?
My ultimate goal is to obviously be under 200 would be one of my major goals, but
Yeah.
I would say just really working on getting my mobility and my strength better, because I've noticed a significant decline in that in the last few years since the
Yeah.
hysterectomy. Yeah.
Good. Well, I appreciate your time today.
Thank
And I
you.
guess my last question would be is, would you definitely encourage someone in the same state of that you're in, with the confusion, with wondering what to take, when to take, how to take, and learning their systems?
Yeah.
Would you encourage them to not wait the 2 years and to just jump the bullet and stop hiding and get it done?
Yeah, there's no better time than now. I made every excuse in the book the last couple years. And I just wish I would have done it sooner, but here I am now. And if you are just sick of the misinformation and everybody coming to you, well, try this, try that, then you need to reach out to Mike and let him get you through the testing and really work with you to see where your body's at. Everybody is different. Not one size is going to fit all. And that's where someone like Mike's going to help you get those answers.
Well, I appreciate that. And
Thank you.
I can't wait, because you will break the 200.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a year that's going to define you, I feel like, and it's going to be very encouraging. So
Yes.
for all those that follow the Mike Over Show, make sure you are following Katrina, because this girl's on a mission. She's led by faith and now fitness. And now she's going from a massive change to her mind being her biggest enemy to her mind being her biggest asset. When you can come through a surgery and come out on top, that's the ultimate dictatorship of how you will succeed in life. And I speak from a lot of surgeries and accidents. And so whenever my mind became resilient, that's whenever Revive started to pick up. And so I pray that for all you watching. We're here, and congrats, girl.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what's next.
Me too.